hey, okay, I got some explaining to do, but we'll explain it in where it needs to be explained. Some people actually just watching this plainly will actually not understand what's going on. So good luck with that. Anyways, we're here to talk about Wonder Man 6, 7, and 8. Oh god dang. Oh dang it. I said the damn crap. Stupid kids. You stupid kids. Stop it. Damn. Anyways, let me just go over here to make sure I say things properly because if I don't, yeah, I would like to make sure I say things properly. So here we go. Okay, so there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And now get me to the episodes, and now we can talk. So okay, so we got the callback. So in the yeah, so we got number episode 6 callback, which they actually got called back with a bunch of other people, and I guess it was a fluke. The freaking director just got him over just to make sure he can get things done, I guess. So we basically had the mashup, and the mashup actually worked to where it's like he was really actually seeing Simon as something that he didn't really actually reach for because he apparently did reacted and did the scene the same thing as Pretty Woman with was it Brooke Shields? Mm, if I'm wrong, oh well. So eventually get to the point of where it's like he did a scene with Trevor, of course, and that made him unlock saying, okay, you're Wonder Man Simon and Barnaby, you are Barnaby Trevor. So that was a good thing. It was a good highlight. It was a beautiful moment. Yes. Oh, dang it, man. I forgot that crap. Let me see if we can hear it. Nope, you can't hear it, I guess. So, yeah, we're going to have to be back after these messages. Yeah. All right, we're back. Sorry about that little delay. So let's see. Was it? Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. Falter recreates in a pretty woman. Yes, and confides days. Okay. Yeah. Oh yes. Before he was actually chosen, there was this one scene where the guy actually got into his mind, and Simon punched him like as if he's Nolan Wonder Man or Omni Man from Invincible, which dang, I freaked out. It's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, and don't forget that Trevor actually got picked up by the Department of Damage Control after getting dropped off. They did it, and well, he was actually being told, like, dude, listen, where's our recording? Oh, it got destroyed. Okay, well, we're gonna send you to prison now. You're going back to prison. It's like, no, 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 no. I just need a bit more time. Okay, let me just get resources, and I'll be able to deliver. Yep. And of course, well, he said, yeah, He said that, of course, Simon has powers and he wants, yeah, he gives more time to collect evidence for it, which that's a lie. He grew to be friends with him, so he's going to try to delay as much as he can until, they make it, maybe make the movie. Then, after the movie file out, then dang. But instead, we get into episode 7. So episode 7, Wonder Man is being filmed. Simon is enjoying the fact that he's able to order stuff and basically help and get, or I guess the assistant hands to get them some food stuff too. So it's pretty good. And then all of a sudden, we got this New York Times journalist Kathy Freeman who's gonna write a piece on them, which she is also known as the character assassin who discovers and reveals secrets. Like, for instance, apparently they, for some reason, decided to punch in the balls the almost Batman. What are you talking about, dude? Let me explain. Uh, Levitt, Joseph the Levitt. I forgot how to say his name. It's been so long. He was in Third Rock from the Sun. Then all of a sudden, he got this wonderful freaking opportunity in Dark Knight Rises. He was the detective. And then after, of course, Bruce Wayne faked his death, he allowed the detective who quit the force, he's now going to become maybe Nightwing, maybe Robin, the new Batman. We don't know where it's going because he ended it. Yes. Chris Nolan ended this trilogy without allowing us to have this woman because I was stoked. I'm like, you're giving him a chance. I like this guy. I like this actor. I would love to give him a good chance. What the next movie he does after this one? Don John. So we have basically this lady, but in Fourth Wall Breaker, these guys who decide to just make rumors of what he does with pigeons. It is like, dude, if anyone deserves to get made fun of, it's Seth Rogen. Please do something with Seth Rogen because I still don't forgive him what he did with Green Hornet. I still don't forgive him. And people will be like, oh, but he did good with the Ninja Turtles. It's like, that's because he wasn't fucking alone. In Green Hornet, he was alone. Michael Waititi in Thor 4 was alone. He had the only thing that was listed. He was the only voice there. With the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, oh, Seth Rogen had many other people talking. He was only just there to like, and give like some little pointers, well, some little funny facts. That's about it. I don't think he did anything else besides just give him some funny little moments. But I'm pretty sure if they would have done his version 100% him and it was no one else, it would have been a horrible freaking dang movie. But that said, so she actually shadowed them for a day and then she actually talked to Vivian, she talked to his mom and talked to his brother. And he just thought that, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Well, it turns out Vivian knew that he had powers this whole entire time, but she didn't reveal it to Simon that she knew, which is like, you kind of might have should have just told him that you knew. But instead, apparently enough was enough, so she left with the secret. That sucks. It's like, that sucks. That's like Mary Jane. It's like Mary Jane finally got Peter, but yet he doesn't tell her that he's Spider Man. But yet, she knows that he's Spider Man, but she's waiting for him to tell. It's like, be happy you're not Mary Jane, Vivian, because Green Goblin took your ass, Doctor Ock took your ass, Venom took your ass. Look at all these three people, and you're just like, I would just say, let's say if she knew, but she didn't know, she found in the second movie or the first movie, when you freaking ask questions of why did he choose her out of nothing, out of anyone, why did you fucking choose her? It's like, seriously, you okay? You ask the question, why the hell did you choose me? What the fuck? He's like, seriously, what the fuck? He could have chose anyone else in the world, but he chose her. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? It's not like what happened in the second movie where Aunt May got grabbed. which that was just a random occurrence. Random. Total coincidence. But her, no, it was intentional. Heck, she was actually taken while Peter was right there because he wanted Spider-Man and he takes photos for her for of Spider-Man. It's like, oh my gosh. Yes, I would say that MJ, no, you should just straight up tell him that, okay, so you're Spider-Man and I'm getting fucked over for it. Vivian, be happy you're not Mary Jane because you wouldn't have some freaking issues. And sure, you can run a walk away because look at this, look at this. She was actually broken up with Peter in the third movie. And Venom still kidnapped her ass. What the fuck? You see how messed up it is? Like, dude. I would figure like maybe she'll just get Gwen and Gwen will be the new one, and there you go. I know that would be kind of like, ooh, dude. They just had that date and she saw that he was kind of an infiltration scumbag. So it's like, what? It's like they both were fucking scumbags. It's like, yeah, it's like he was a scumbag to Mary Jane, kind of, but she was a scumbag to him. It's messed up where it's like he was wearing the suit when that happened. The symbiote should have read the room. You got nothing. Well, he technically does have Mary Jane. He does love her, but it's kind of bullcrap where it's like, but you know that they had a breakup, a massive breakup. So that yeah, the symbiote would know. So it's like, but why? Anyways, we're here for Wonder Man. So basically, they actually had a nice little talk, get together, and Kathy, she just kept on going after freaking Simon. And I'm like, Simon, you could have freaking saved yourself. You could have saved yourself. Because it's like, so she basically talked about, oh, let's talk about past things. You came back to Los Angeles, and then you were by four freaking people. You were actually been detained, arrested by the government peoples. Yeah, it's an easy win. What you need to say, freaking Trevor, was that yeah, they wanted to know what happened in China, or I forgot where it was. Sue me, but they wanted to know what happened in the events of Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to say is like, yeah, it's like there was some unbelievable stuff that happened there, and they wanted to know. And that's why they took me because they knew I was there and they need to know more information about it. The end. Easy. That's the deal. The deal's been cut. It's like, yeah, he's lying, but the good news is that it could be true. Wouldn't they really like to know? And I guess it'll be fun where everyone will now know because she's like, tell me more what happened in, the events of Shang-Chi. It's like, yeah, it's like, but don't say his name though. She's like, yeah, don't say his damn name. Say that some hero and his friend and he's his daddy is dead. And yeah, talk about the fact that because she was like, oh, you're a fugitive, you escaped. And it's like he got kidnapped. Out of all the things y'all guys should be asking or being like sent back to jail, you'll be like, who the fuck did he get taken away? And it's like, what? So the Ten Rings was so damn good that you didn't notice that the freaking reporter in quotations was the last person that saw him and you didn't try to track him down. And then let me guess, you tried to track down the reporter. Oh, it was a pseudonym. He didn't use his real name. It's like, then what kind of jail are you, you stupid home wrecking hussies? What kind of jail is this? But anyways, yeah, so she was really going for the fact of being like, oh, the government asked him a deal and he to avoid return to prison. And because of that, he had no choice but to confess to Simon everything. And yep, he knows that the DODC is spying on him, and he said he's going to promise to find a way to get out of it. But Simon got so messed up that he went to the soundstage and unleashed a big explosion that destroyed the whole entire set, rocked a bit of California, and even got a little bit of power outage. So because of that, you had the DODC been like, oh my gosh, there was something happened. There's an explosion. Let's roll. We can now bust him. We're gonna bust Simon. Finally. So Simon actually returned to his apartment, assuming that he will be caught. Trevor called him to apologize. Well, first he called his mama to actually be like, I'm sorry and I love you and everything. Oh yeah, don't forget. Oh, never mind, never mind. That's not it. That's not it. So Trevor was like, I think I found a solution. So he actually posed as the Mandarin one more time and basically say that you have one lesson to learn and your superhero bullshit. So I caused an explosion that actually destroyed the sound stage of Wonder Man. Of course, apparently the jerk ass who wanted Simon so damn much was like, yeah, that should have been Simon, but I'll take you anyways. And apparently, he's like, this will be good enough to where we can get more prisoners because, yeah, the expense of Yucca Valley, which I don't know what Yucca Valley is. Yucca Valley is an incorporated town in, let's just say that they actually have another prison that isn't the raft. And it's like, you have another damn prison that isn't the raft, you dumb morons. The hell? It's like, I think the raft is not even EODC property, it's actually the government's. So these stupid idiots need to have their own freaking, jail. And it's like, you need your own damn jail so you can put kids there and black. You're freaking racist bullshit. I'm sorry, but I have to say, I'm calling it the way it is. You shooting at kids, you want to arrest children, you want to shoot at kids, you trying to get after a black man. It's like, you're a white dude. The fuck? That's over 18, by the way, because Spider-Man was under 17. Well, under 18. So for the love of God, get a white man that's above 18. Zemo, which Zemo, where is Zemo anyways? Hold on, where they? I think Zemo got to escape thanks to what happened in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or sorry, the Captain America and Winter Soldier. Did he? No, I think he got. Oh yeah, he got captured by Honda. I think. I'm trying to remember what happened, but screw it. But anyways, so he took the fall. Is it's a prison, California prison. You don't need a prison, DODC. You don't need a damn prison, and you have a prison in California. And lots of stuff happens in New York City. So you're going to transport the people in New York City to California. Lots of stuff can happen from New York City to California, by the way. Lots of stuff can happen. Up yours. So, anyways, Kovac, which is the director, insists that they continue filming and tells Simon to use Trevor's betrayal for the scene where Wonder Man is betrayed by Barnaby. And time passes by. It's finished with the secondary person, and the film is a success. Eric, his brother, actually said he's proud of Simon. His mom actually tells him that, oh, not his mom. His mom actually was enjoying him as Wonder Man. As for Janelle, which I didn't mention her, Simon actually now gets to have a pick and choose what his roles take. She said that Trevor might have had a point there. Oh, yeah, there was this one point. This was at episode 7 where he actually had a talk with a bunch of, I guess, Janelle and all the agent agency people, and they were like, "Oh well, we have one from Shonda Rhimes for Netflix." And he was like, "Well, I would think." And Trevor's like, "You should go to theater. You need to go on stage again." Yeah, just to it's like to actually see your you know shape your craft and everything. Yeah, and everyone disliked what Trevor was saying. Everyone disliked Trevor to even be on this thing, which of course that was showing. Now it was showing the fact of Kathy Freeman would actually be looking into those two. Anyways, back to episode 8. So Simon decides to shadow a DOD guard under the guise of making a new film about him, and Simon gives Simon access to the DOD prison just so that Trevor. Oh yeah, no, 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 wait. apparently the dumb stupid agent who continues to actually is maybe racist and against children. It's like stop doing it. It's like, dude, look again, look how many people he affected. He never actually went for people who are older than 18 and are not a different ethnicity than them. Not the same ethnicity as him. Always different ones. Like what the fricks? If he goes for Shang-Chi, at least he's okay, let's just say for Simon, at least he's over 18. But still, it's kind of messed up where it's like it's racism. Then after you go for Shang-Chi, again, you're racist because he's Asian. Dude, stop. Just go for someone your own freaking ethnicity first. Like at least five of them. As soon as you do that, we'll be good, you stupid moron. Frick. But anyway, so yeah, they found out that Simon's powers uses ionic energy and proposes to his boss that Simon could be an asset or a threat, which I'm like, he can't be an asset to you if you're a freaking dumbass. Because you decide to actually spy on him and try to get him put in prison, put in this jail you have here. He cannot be an asset to you. I'm sorry to tell you this, but he can't be a damn asset to you. He could only just be maybe a minor threat, but I don't think he's not going against you. He doesn't have any ill will against you, but he should. Shooting kids, the frick. But yeah, it's like nope. He just goes in there and breaks Trevor out of prison and flies away with him. So now, even though they can't truly prove that it was him, they kind of can, but they kind of can't. To the point where it's like, then you're screwed. The only thing they can do is basically be like, oh, we're gonna look for Trevor. Yeah, Trevor is escaped convict. It was like, don't. Let me just see something right quick. I just want to read this right quick. Working on the MCU Shang-Chi and Ten Rings, the director and the producer John Swartz joked about a television centered around the character Trevor, an actor who was introduced as Jerry Mandarin. Swartz had an art department create a mock picture of him. Trevor goes to Hollywood, and Creator was excited about seeing. By the time at times, the studio's producer already developed a series in Hollywood that centered around the Gunna's assignment and wanted to invert the character's comic book where superpowers and you happen to be an actor instead of making a character who happens to have superpowers to believe that they are an impediment to his acting. And actually merged the two-hander. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and anything else? I think that's pretty much it. That's kind of nice. That's basically it. So, what I think, like or dislike, watch or don't watch, I would say it actually is a thinker. So, I would say the whole thing, I like it, don't like, I'll say it's like in the middle, where it's like, it's just a thinker piece. Considering I already had an acting class once. It's like, what? It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I actually got an acting class when it comes to college. It's either you had to do debate class or do acting. If I did debate, I most likely be completely stupid to the point where they're not gonna, they're just gonna most likely be laughing all the time, and I'm gonna give the professor a hard time. So why don't we just not be a jerk and I just pick acting so I don't give you a hard time because I would have gave you a hard time. I'll find like the stupidest part of the freaking argument and I would make it to the point where it's like it's completely stupid, but really, really good, but extremely stupid, and you're laughing about it, even though I made a freaking damn good argument. It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, he would have a major headache. As for watch or don't watch, I would say you should watch it. Give it a chance. If by the second episode it's meh, then don't continue to watch it. However, I would say if you like Trevor and want to see what happens to him, this is a good one to watch because now we actually get to see what happens to Trevor. Oh, did I mention how I didn't, yeah, I did because I said he went to his Mandarin persona and yeah, he took the bullet for Simon and that was good. but I hated it though. It's like it was very sad, but it was just ouch. I would say when it comes to being Kingsley, being the Vulture in Spider-Man 3, supposedly the definite version, he wouldn't have been too bad, but we don't know what he would actually been like. So sadly, when it comes to Spider-Man 4, it would have been John Malkovich, and it seems like Vulture is completely a jerk. Yeah, I don't want to see Ben Kingsley be a jerk. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna get on with what else is gonna happen tonight. So make sure you comment. Let me see what you guys have to say about it, and that's all that needs to happen for here. Yeah, we're done here.